Have you ever wondered where your dog goes when they fall into a deep sleep? Those tiny paws twitching against the floor are the key to understanding their neurological health and recovery process. Learn how to interpret these subtle body language cues so you can ensure your best friend is getting the rest they need. Let's start with what's actually happening inside your dog's brain. Recent neuroimaging studies in 2026 confirm something fascinating. Dogs move through sleep cycles that closely mirror human sleep architecture, including REM sleep or rapid eye movement sleep. This is the stage where dreaming occurs. During REM, the brain becomes highly active, while the body is temporarily switched off through a mechanism called rematonia, a protective paralysis that prevents the body from acting out dreams. But here's the key difference. In dogs, this paralysis is often incomplete. That's why you see movement. Now, why does this matter? Because REM sleep isn't just rest, it's a neurological reset. During deep sleep, your dog's brain is consolidating memory, learning commands, experiences social cues, regulating emotional responses, strengthening immune function through hormonal balance. Think of it as a biological reboot system. A short nap, that's light sleep, helpful but limited. True deep REM sleep, that's where recovery, learning, and long-term health happen. Now let's decode what you're actually seeing. Those little paw movements, that's called paddling. It's the motor cortex firing during a dream. Your dog might literally be running in its sleep, completely normal. Then there are the sounds, soft barks, whimpers, that muffled woof noise. This is not distress. It's actually a sign of high-level brain activity, similar to humans talking or reacting during dreams. And the most reliable indicator? Watch the eyes. Even though they're closed, you'll often see rapid movement beneath the eyelids. That's REM sleep in action. If you see irregular twitching, soft vocalizations, rapid eye movement, your dog is not in danger, your dog is dreaming. Now, this is where most owners get it wrong. Not all movement is harmless. You need to understand the difference between neurological dreaming activity and potential medical events. Normal REM twitching is irregular fluid, short bursts of movement. A seizure, on the other hand, is rigid, repetitive, rhythmic, and escalating. One of the biggest red flags is something called air biting. If your dog repeatedly snaps at the air in a fixed mechanical pattern, that can indicate focal seizure activity. Another warning sign, stiffened limbs uncontrolled, intense shaking, labored or distressed breathing. And especially if your dog seems unresponsive after the episode, that's not dreaming anymore. That's when you stop watching and call a vet. Also important, sudden, violent flailing during sleep can sometimes point to a REM sleep behavior disorder, where the brain fails to fully suppress physical movement. Rare, but real. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They wake the dog up. Don't. Waking a dog during REM sleep can trigger a startle reflex, a primitive defensive response. In that moment, your dog is not fully conscious. Its brain is still in dream mode, and that can lead to confusion, fear responses, even accidental snapping. A 2026 behavioral study showed that dogs with frequently interrupted deep sleep had elevated cortisol levels and were significantly more prone to irritability and reactive behavior. So what should you do instead? Use the voice-only method, speak calmly, use their name, let them surface naturally from the dream, no touching, no shaking, just grounding them with familiarity. If you want a healthier, calmer, more focused dog, sleep quality is non-negotiable. Here's how to optimize it. 1. Control noise. Low-frequency white noise can mask sudden environmental sounds that would otherwise interrupt REM sleep cycles. 2. Temperature matters. Dogs sleep best in slightly cool environments, around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, 64 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Too warm, sleep becomes fragmented. 3. Proper bedding. Support joints and spine alignment, especially for larger breeds. Bad positioning equals micro-awakenings you won't even notice. 4. Pre-sleep routine. Dogs thrive on predictability. A consistent wind-down routine signals the brain we're transitioning into recovery mode. That means lower stimulation, no intense play right before sleep, calm, predictable cues. Over time, this helps the brain move faster into deep REM cycles, so the next time your dog twitches, kicks, or softly barks in its sleep, don't panic. You're not watching something random. You're watching a brain at work, processing, recovering, strengthening. But now, you also know when something isn't normal. And that difference, that's what makes you a better owner.